Okay, just discussing things about what is an angle. Just so you can see here that an angle is made up of several things. One is there's a clear vertex right here. The vertex is where it comes together, and then in red here is my angle, and there's two sides to every angle. So realize that there's a vertex and two sides. Again, when we're naming a vertex, it's just simply going to be a point. So you might see something like this, where we have a vertex, let's say vertex T, and then over here we have the sides, let's say sides TA and TB. Okay, so the sides TA and TB, but vertex T, it's always going to be a single point. Naming an angle is a little different. I talk about ambiguity. Ambiguity just means that there's multiple answers here. So when I look at this one, we normally label it with 3 letters. Okay, usually with 3 letters. But realize the middle letter has to be the vertex. So in other words, we'll take a look at this one here. Right here, this one we could call angle A. And the reason we can call it only 1 letter is because there is only one possibility for this angle right here. But we should also call it with 3 letters, in which case it would be BAC. And notice I'm putting A, the vertex, in the middle. Or I could call it CAB. It means the same thing. So CAB and BAC are exactly the same thing. This one right here, I'll just show you, we can't call angle C. Unlike this one, which we could call angle A, we have to call this with 3 letters because I don't know where the angle C is. It could be this one, it could be this one, or it could be even the whole thing. Notice that when I want to talk about this angle right here, I'm going to call this one, I guess I can call it BCA, or I can call it ACB. If I'm talking about this one, I'm going to call it ACD or DCA. Okay, and then realize that the vertex is always in the middle. Secondly, just note here that when you have an angle, you can have points that are interior or inside. You can also have points that are exterior or outside the angle. Just what's outside the angle or inside the angle. Also note here, and I'm sure you're actually familiar with this, that angles, you can have 90-degree angles represented by a little box, 90 degrees. You can have 180 degrees when you get like a semicircle, or you can have a full circle, which is 360. The last thing here is, remember when we talked about a segment? If we had a segment here, I'll just draw a segment here, and here's segment AB. If I want to tell you the length of segment AB, I would just write like AB is equal to like 4, and I write AB without the line on top. When I'm talking about the segment AB and I want to name it, I have to write AB maybe with a segment line. Same thing with angles. When you're talking about the name of the angle, you just put angle A. Okay, so it's just angle A. That's used to name. But when you want to talk about the measure of it, you have to write a little M in front. The M is like this one for segments. Just naming it angle A is similar to this. So you'll see that if I'm writing, that it's equal to 30 degrees, I should write this. That's the correct notation. This is incorrect. Okay, you would never see that.